me up!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Observe. To dust.
Accelerating. Cleanup sequence.
Be silent. To dust.
Another test.
Do you fear the dark?
Picked the wrong test subject.
Let's fly!
Utensils at the ready.
No recipe, no problem.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef...
Not bad!
engaged. Annihilation mode.
Fire in the hole!
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Chew on this! Blood, Durin! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Ding dong, water bottle!
Be silent. Night falls.
Hold on to your hats. Insulation chamber deployed.
Observe. See you at the graveyard.
Let's run! Bullseye! Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire!
Defensive mode engaged.
Good luck!
Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Tanuki also showed up, like, but yeah, for a short period of time. I don't know, like, maybe she's here, but yeah, in any case. So today is like, we have some news about the future characters, and yeah. And also, I want to do some spy lobbies because, you know, like, this spy lobby is actually not so difficult. But yeah, you need some specific characters. Are you going to swim on, like, 24? Swim? What do you mean by that? Swim? Swim on 20? I don't think so. Like, to be honest, like, you know why? Because swim on 24th. I didn't get it completely, but if you mean, like, swim, I mean, I don't know, because looks like no. Swim? Why should I? I mean, is it like a holiday or something? Oh, stream. Streams, that's what I mean. Oh, stream, like 24th. Oh, on, like, yeah, maybe. Maybe, I don't know exactly. Maybe yes. You know why? Because I will, because 20 on 25th we're going to get new Wuthering Waves update. So maybe yes. I don't know exactly. You know why? My schedule is a little bit like, yeah, bad now. That's why I don't stream like pretty, like, yeah, usually I should stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, but I missed a lot of streams, to be honest. It's, yes, my schedule is actually destroyed now. But yeah, I will try to, no problem. I will try to. The point is, on 25th, we're going to get a WUWA update, Wuthering Waves update 3.0. You know, like they actually made a lot of different stuff. Like they it's not about new characters. It's like, yeah, they're not bad, but when it comes to like environment and like region, Lahairoi, it actually looks pretty good. You know, also physics, they improved physics by a lot, so now it looks way better. I made a video, by the way, today, or like, yeah, today, yes, about the physics, that exploration, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped about that. So about this pile abyss, so if you can finish it, if you can't finish it, because yeah, this team is actually possible. It's a little bit tricky team, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, you can use it. Like when you will a team, you can use mavuika Skirk team, but with the team I used actually, which is actually also pretty cool, it's a Flins team. It's not a bad team at all, actually, you know. Let me just show you. Yes, with this team, it's going to be impossible to finish like last boss, but just a second. Because for the last boss you need pyro. Actually, this pile abyss is pretty cool. You know why? Because upper house is kind of like you can use a lot of characters. Yes, last characters does way better. So yeah, let's go like this team. And Sucrose. This team is not going to work on the last boss, but yeah, let's just give it a try. Yeah, something like that. And my pronunciation is a little confusing. English is not my first. Yeah, I know that. That's okay. No, that's all right. I mean, like, I didn't get that because you know why? It's like kind of like it's a huge, like, don't get me wrong. It's a huge difference between swim and stream. So yeah, I was kind of like confused. What is that swim on 24th? Why is that? So yeah, that's all right. That's completely okay. I usually, you know, like English is not my native as well. So I'm completely okay with that. I definitely know that I do a lot of mistakes, you know. So yeah, that's completely all right. Don't mention it. That's okay. Okay, so in this team actually, why I use Furina? Because yes, as you know, like I use stuff for Homa, and because of that. But you can switch your weapon. Aino is also okay. Let me do it like this one first.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Yeah, just a second. I always mess up with like position, because you know what's the problem with this pile abyss? You actually can use Nefer. If you have Nefer, you actually can clear it because the enemies are close to each other, and it's not so difficult to groping like with Nefer. And also like Nefer cannot grow, but she can do damage. She does damage. So because of that, you actually should be alright. With Flins it's like super easy. Let me just show you. And it's super fun actually with Flins.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear. Enhanced cannon will mark.
The night comes. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Strike a pop. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. The night cometh. Be silent.
Annihilation mode.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Yeah, this team is just destroying, you know?
Let's light it up! Everybody step! Final warning! Control breathing! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Charge! I'm going in! Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Step aside! On move! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Look out below! Smash down! Look out below! Final warning! Step aside! Let's... Hey!
Force off.
Change of plan.
Stand clear! Enhanced animal...
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption tech.
Observe. Be silent. Do not fear the dark.
Strike a pose!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Stand clear! Swirl, mark 2!
Observe. Night falls. Beware the
Headbutt! Look out below! Let's light it up! Everybody step! Hands where I can see them! Quick as a flash! Start them! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Move! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hey! This is... I'm going in! Drop your weapons! Control breathing! Let's... It's justice o'clock!
Force off.
Change of plan.
Enhanced animal module 75!
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test!
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent.
Strike a pose!
Defensive mode.
Animal test!
The night cometh.
Heads up! Everybody stand! Justice will prevail! Stop right! Quick as a flash! Start! Hero incoming! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Well, no! I'm going in! Why do they never miss? Drop your weapons! Faster! Stronger! Let's move! Heads up! Charge! Yeah! Teamwork is dreamwork! You asked for it! Stop right there! Control breathing! On my mark! Charge! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash! Stay out of my way! Just start the headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof! Hi! Yeah! What? Shower me! clear. Animal hyperspace.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Cleanup sequence.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Strike a pose.
Preparing for dust up. Installation chamber.
Absorption test.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Shower me with
Defensive mode engaged.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Night falls.
shower me with prayer.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Hey Tanaki, how are you doing? I got Durin weapon now. Oh, congrats. Durin, like, what about Durin? Hey Kakarot, how are you doing? I like to play this chamber in Japanese. I like to play... Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Why? Yeah, I got it. Why? So yeah, in Japanese, like, yeah. Congrats with the weapon. Like, I hope you got Durin as well, because actually Durin is extremely crazy. Instead of Shanling, go for Durin, like, it's way more easy to play. But I just went Shanling. I will use Durin as well. You know, like, surprisingly, Flins is extremely crazy against, like, first chamber. You know why? Because it's AoE. It's so easy to play with Flins, you know? Also, hey, how are you doing, Kakarot? You don't have Durin, but his weapon, I don't know, like, his weapon is okay, but you know, like, to be honest, like, why I skipped the weapon, because I would maybe suggest you to go for Durin, but it's still up to you. I mean, if you like the weapon looks cool. Waiting for Columbina. Yes, Columbina. Oh, by the way, they did some changes to Columbina. It's not extremely huge changes, to be honest. They just add some couple particle on the weapon, and that's it. To be honest, if you ask me, it's kinda like greedy by hoyoverse. You know why? They made that weapon a little bit more attractive. That's it. But what I say, if you ask me, I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon if you don't have Constellation 2 at least. Because it makes no sense. You will low on energy. Yeah, like, weapon can help that a little bit, but it's not so significant in my opinion. Because if I'm not mistaken, Constellation 1 gives her some energy, which is actually way more better. You know why? You can go Prototype Amber and do pretty well. Most likely, me personally, I will go for Prototype Amber. Like, for a free-to-play, it's the best weapon, by the way. But yeah, Columbina is must have if you ask me. Like Columbina is crazy. I want to get Columbina because Columbina kinda will, let's say like that. Columbina will buff immediately Nefer team, Flins team. Yeah, when it comes to Nefer, it's literally one team because it's only one archetype. But when it comes to Flins, actually, it's not one team, it's two teams because Flins can play in overloaded teams as well. And if you notice that, you can go like one pyro and you will be alright with Flins. In that case, Columbina might be extremely crazy. Better than Furina, definitely, because in this case I use Furina only because of application and because of stuff for Homa. That's it. Back Zod. Hey, how are you doing, Zod? And also, like, don't forget about Zabai. Zabai actually, like, she looks crazy, but if you ask me, I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for Zabai. You know why? Zabai team is extremely expensive, and to make Zabai a premium team, you need Columbina, definitely, and you need Itloa. And it's better to get, like, Itloa at least Constellation 2. If you don't have Constellation 2, Itloa cannot use that Nod-Krai supportive set and cannot give her EM. As you know, Zabai also scales on, like, she needs EM. Let's say like that, Lunar Crystallize needs EM. And that's a little bit like, kind of like, you know, sounds a little weird because so far all of the geo damage we had, it's about like only crystals and like damage itself, but not EM, because EM only increase that crystallized shield strength, you know. But in this case, it's increased damage. That's a little bit surprising, but it is what it is. It's a new archetype, Lunar Crystallize. Maybe she looks insanely crazy, but yeah, maybe I will skip her. You know why? Another reason is, in my opinion, she might be a little bit limited. I mean, in terms of usage in the future, you know. It's kind of like Ito. If you remember, Ito, when he was released, he was actually pretty cool. Great damage, etc., something like that. But it was like for a couple versions, you know, and that's it. But it's my opinion. I will try to do a Columbina Constellation 2 then. You don't have Xilonen's weapon? Oh, me? No, I have it. Nah. You with Zabai? Oh yeah, like Kakarot, like it's up to you. About Columbina Constellation 2, yes. You know why? Like, you can try it. If you want to go for a weapon, so yes. Let's say like that. Go for... If you want to go for a weapon and Columbina, go first for a weapon and Columbina, then decide. Because if the damage is okay for you, then just keep it like that, you know? So yeah, no need to spend all of the primogems. You know why? Don't forget about Varka. Don't forget about Sandrone. Because according to the leak, Sandrone is going to be Electro. Looks like she will die in one of the Archon quests and then revived as Electro. Because at the moment, people say that she is Geo, you know? So it's still questionable, it's leaks. So yeah, I don't believe leaks so much, but if she is going to be Electro, it's kind of like, yeah, and people say that she is going to be like meta character. You don't have Xilonen weapon? To be honest, Zabai is better than Flins and Nefer Emo, cause they both need ineffa and Lauma to be DPS. No, it's not like that actually, Kakarot. Oh, let me just explain Zabai. Zabai is actually... Flins can be... Let's say like that. If you compare with Nefer, it's completely different story because Nefer needs Lauma. I would agree with you. But when it comes to Flins, Flins actually can be played without ineffa and will be alright because we have Fischl. You know, you can use Fischl, you can use Sucrose, it's going to be Hexen Circle immediately, and you can go Aino. And if you have Aino Constellation 6, that would be just crazy team, by the way. I can show you. So yeah, when it comes to Zabai though, if I'm not mistaken, Zabai is going to be mostly single target character. And why is that? Because when you do damage, you create that geo constructions like around the enemy. And if I'm not mistaken, her AoE is not going to be so crazy. It's like yeah. Oh, another thing, it's about her supportive characters. Like her personal damage is actually not so crazy, but Itloa and Columbina makes that damage extremely crazy. So like if you ask me, Zabai's team is actually way more expensive than Nefer's team and Flynn's team. But again, we'll see. If you want to go for Zabai, why not? Zabai only needs Columbina and Itlo. Yeah, that is true. Wait, Sandrone is going to be electric? Yeah, maybe. I was going to pull for Verisa. I was going to pull... Oh, about that, no, it's leaks. I don't know exactly if she's going to be exactly Electro or not, but according to the leaks, she will revived, you know? So yeah, it's possible. Maybe rare, at least like... Yeah, you know, like, who knows? Yeah, it's leaks, because Sandrone will be released in 6.7, so it's a long way to go. I don't know exactly. Yeah, but like his DPS will drop significantly compared to having... No, it's not significantly, by the way. Just like if you have that team, let's say like that, you can go the team like that. Aino, ineffa, Flins and Sucrose, and you can go the team Aino, Fischl, Flins and Sucrose. Like damage, like yeah, definitely like damage drop, but not so significant as you know why? Because Fischl and Sucrose, it's a Hex and Circle characters. Fischl can give a lot of buff, crazy amount of buff to herself and also to another characters, you know. So because of that, actually damage is going to be like not exactly the same, but extremely close. The only reason why ineffa is so crazy because of that shield, you know. Only because of that shield. And also like if you have Aino with Constellation 2, it's like yeah, or 1 or 2, it's even more easy. Hey Zarich, how are you doing? Yeah, but like I have an alpha and I clear worse than people who have Fischl instead. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Like most likely Kakarot didn't test the team, but you know, like Kakarot, just give it a try. The team is Aino, Fischl, Flins and Sucrose. Just try the team. Team is just crazy as hell. And if you can dodge, you can actually you don't need that ineffa. Fischl is just crazy character now because of Hex and Circle. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing, Rich? So yeah, like yeah, that is true. That's actually extremely crazy team. When it comes to ineffa or like Nefer, I would agree with you because Nefer is a little bit limited, to be honest. That's why I kind of skipped Nefer. I didn't like her gameplay, to be honest. You know, like I don't like that charge attack. For me, the only character who can do pretty great charge, it's Nuvolet. Yeah, doing the charge, it's a little bit annoying, and also her team is expensive. You know, like let's say like that. I have Lauma anyway. But there's another story. Columbina somehow can replace Nefer, you know? As you know, like Columbina by herself can, like single-handedly, she can do all of the Nod-Krai lunar-related reactions at the moment. It's lunar electrocharge, lunar charge, it's bloom, lunar bloom, and also lunar crystallize. That's crazy, actually. So you need only one Columbina. Yes, she is not it's not the same damage. Let's say Nefer damage is better, Flint's damage is better, but it's going to be pretty decent damage. Anyway, she will be a top 3 DPS continued after the release. About that, I don't know, you know, Kakarot, to be honest. You know why? Let's say like that. I don't think she's going to be like a top 3. Why? Because Flint's should be better. But it's still my opinion and way more convenient to use, especially with ineffa. You know why? Actually, ineffa Columbina though now, it's extremely powerful. And just imagine you go with a team like Columbina, ineffa and Flins. That's crazy team. And you can set Columbina with that supportive set, Nod-Krai supportive set. So yeah, additional elemental mastery, additional up to 40% electro, like Nod-Krai reaction damage from Columbina's burst. So yeah, like I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I still like have a little bit doubts about Zabai's gameplay. You know why? I think she's single target mostly, but not multi. Like you know, like she doesn't have like great AOE like Flins has. Like even Nefer has better AOE. You know, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. You think Flins, Fischl, Sucrose, and Aino will beat Zabai Premium? No, I didn't. No, like Kakarot, come on. Like, no need to put like the words in my mouth. No, I didn't tell that. I just like if you compare the teams like Aino, like ineffa, Aino, ineffa, Flins and Sucrose and Fischl Sucrose, they are actually pretty close to each other. When it comes to Zabai, I don't know. Or let's say like that. If you say Zabai with Itloa, yes, maybe. But if you add Columbina, it's questionable. Because you know what's the problem is with Zabai? The problem with Zabai, you need consistent hydro. Like let's say like that. For Flins, you don't need consistent hydro. You need like slow hydro application. You still can do lunar charge because lunar charge lasts for 5 seconds after like applying hydro. But when it comes to lunar bloom and lunar crystallize, you actually need consistent hydro. And the only character at the moment who can be good enough, it's going to be Columbina. Because she is a Nod-Krai, she can increase reactions, etc., something like that, you know. You still can use maybe other characters, maybe like, I don't know, Shinchu or Yelan, because she is doing normal attacks anyway. But yeah, I don't think like the character is going to be so well, you know. Should we invest in lunar crystallize if we don't have geo? I don't think so, Rich. You know why is that? Again, what I think about lunar crystallize, if you ask me, it's going to be the same story as it was with Ito. If you remember when Ito released, if you don't remember, I can like, yeah. When Ito released, the Ito's team actually was extremely crazy because it was like pure geo, you know. And you with Goro Constellation 6, you like, yeah, damage was actually crazy as hell. But you know, like no one, you still can play Geo, not gonna lie. And premium Ito team actually it's pretty good. The point is, I don't think it's going to be so meta, you know, and so fun to play. If you want to, you can invest. Just wait a little bit, you know, for future. But in any case, I would suggest you to go for Columbina first and then decide. Luckily, we have Columbina on a phase 1 and Zabai at phase 2. So yeah. Like Flix premium team compared to Zabai premium team is gonna be like only comparable for now. Yeah, that is true. Like let's say like that. When it comes to damage, Kakarot, Flins premium team, Zabai premium team, and Nefer premium team, it's actually they all have the same damage. It's going to be the same. Like the difference is it's like, you know, like flexibility when it comes to teams, characters to use, you know, and also like if you like the gameplay. That's it. Unless they decide to nerf her even more. Actually, they didn't. Actually, they buffed Zabai a little bit. With like this, like Monday's update, they buffed Zabai a little bit. And you know why is that? They nerfed.
There's a lot that goes into
they
managing an
nerfed
orchard.
Itloa,
Watering,
and that's a huge
weeding,
problem. You know
fertilizing the
why is
soil,
that?
making sure the temperature is right.
And also like
Important.
only Itloa is
You have to keep the fruit
at
in a
the
good
moment.
mood.
And by the way, it's Constellation 6 Itloa. It's the only 4-star supportive character for Zabai, unfortunately. So yeah, and also like let's say like that, you need at least Constellation 2. That keep that in mind. If you want to go use Itloa, you need Constellation 2, and that's a little bit problem. Sometimes it's so difficult to get constellations for 4 stars, you know. About nerf, I don't think they will nerf her more because her damage is actually not so crazy in my opinion. It's good, but kind of like, yeah, at Nefer and Flint's level at the moment. I think Zabai AoE be just like Flint's AoE. No, it's not going to be like that. You know why? From the gameplay leaks. No, it's maybe like Nefer's AoE, but not Flint's. Flint's actually has pretty good AoE, you know. Flint's AoE is actually better than Nefer's AoE and Zabai's. But again, it's kind of like my own opinion. Or like I don't watch the leaks so much. You know why? Because you cannot see the true damage, and that's a problem when you don't see the damage. And if you remember, like when before Nefer released, guys did a lot of calcs and said that Nefer is going to be at mavuika level, etc., something like that. If you remember that, but yeah, it's ended up like Nefer actually not even close to mavuika. You know, without her weapon, without Lauma, she is actually terrible as hell. You still can use Nefer, not gonna lie, and she does pretty good damage, but again, it's not even like Flint's level, you know, without Lauma. Even if she's single target, it doesn't matter because I have two other best AoE DPS. So yeah, two other DPS, like which one? Yeah, I don't see leaks from damage numbers, I only see the animations. And yeah, that is true, that's a problem. Yes, you know why? That's a huge problem, because, you know, like, yeah, it's way better. And by the way, as you know, like, when they showed us damage, first leaks, it's about Constellation 6. It's always Constellation 6 characters. And yeah, when it comes, like, first, I mean, like, that was 1,000,000 damage with her normals, etc. That's actually huge damage. By the way, it's like a last hit. It was before nerf. Like, they nerf her a little bit at first update, now they buff her a little bit, so yeah, something like that. The problem is, again, it's Itlua, her best supportive character, and Columbina. So yeah, you definitely need to go for Columbina, you definitely need to go for Itlua. Luckily, she is a sword character, so we have couple swords. So yeah. But we'll see. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I personally like her artwork, design, it's crazy as hell, but I maybe skip. You know why? Varka is on the way. According to the leaks, Varka is going to be like Anemo Skirk. If it's so, it's going to be crazy, because I like Skirk gameplay a lot. She is extremely flexible, she is so easy to use. And yes, it's like, her team is a little bit expensive, not gonna lie. That is true, but again, like, if you have like her premium team, like Furina, Escoffier, Citlali, and Skirk herself, so yeah, damage is crazy. Yeah, those are like the best AoE DPS for sure. Mavuika and Skirk. Oh yeah, Mavuika and Skirk. Let's say like that. Like about Mavuika, I agree. When it comes to Skirk though, you know, like, sometimes you can miss that burst AoE, you know? Sometimes it's like, kind of like, you know what's the problem is? When Mavuika hits like her burst, she's doing like a huge AoE. When Skirk is actually, if I'm not mistaken, hits like behind her, like it's not like on the back side of her, you know? So yeah, sometimes she just misses that AoE, but yeah, when it comes to damage is crazy. I wish someone can calc DPS xilonen with Columbina and Itlua. Oh yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But yeah, why is that Itlua xilonen? You know what's the problem, Rich? You cannot use xilonen, just keep that in mind, because xilonen gives you Rush Red, and she can use Cinder City. All Nod-Krai characters cannot utilize damage bonus. And Columbina, by the way, it's also Nod-Krai character, and she needs like, let's say like that. When it comes to Columbina build, let me just leave that. Let me finish that first, just a second, guys.
Everybody stand! Justice will prevail! Faster, stronger! On time! Yeah! Oof! Headbutt! Hi! Hero incoming! Yeah! Teamwork is trick! Final war! Step aside! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! I'm going in! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash! On my turn! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Hi! Yeah! Look out below! Charge!
I'm sorry, I don't use Verisa so much, so yeah, don't mind. So yeah, the problem is, like, you cannot use a xilonen. You know what? Like, you need to build Columbina like that. Sans HP, Goblet HP, and crit rate, crit damage. So yeah, it's the same like Flins or like ineffa, you know, because they cannot utilize damage bonus. You see, like, yeah, you cannot just use, you need to use attack. If I'm going to use electro damage bonus, it's going to, like, it's not okay. But xilonen, usually you use like this one, which gives you up to 40% damage bonus, you know, elemental damage, which is actually not acceptable. Like, yeah, they cannot utilize that. Just like that. You only can utilize, you cannot even utilize a weapon, signature weapon, because signature weapon gives you 25.6%, like, but again, it's like damage bonus, you know? So yeah, it's a waste if you ask me. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. The only thing I don't like about the buy team is that there is no healer, just like... yeah, that's a problem as well, by the way. You know what? That's why I like Flins a lot. Because, you know what? Flins' best support character is ineffa. And by the way, you can go without ineffa. Let me show you. Like, yeah, let me do it that way. So I can use Hod on her. Like... No, why? You can use, like, Harbingers of Dawn, yeah, you can use that weapon. On Zabai, no, on Zabai you can use, but Harbinger of Dawn doesn't give you, it gives you crit damage and crit rate. It's not, no, you can. Just a second. You mean like this one? No, you can use it. This weapon is possible. It gives you, like, crit damage and crit rate. That's it. But it doesn't, like, damage bonus. It's not damage bonus. No, you can. Hod is possible, but Hod doesn't proc off field. Oh, let's say like that. Hod doesn't proc off field. No, like, what do you mean by doesn't proc? No, like, what? True, if the buy was off field, you could use Hod. But Hod, what? Guys, I'm newbie. I have only Arlecchino, so I don't have another character for Spoil Abyss. Should I pull Verisa or save for another character? Oh, it depends. Not, it depends. You know why? Oh, let's say like that. Verisa is actually pretty free-to-play friendly character, because you don't need even 5-star for her. You need iansan. Let's say like that. Future banner, which is going to be like Verisa banner, you have all of the characters you need to build Verisa team. That is true. But if you limit it in primogems and you're not so desperate to finish this Spoil Abyss, like, I don't know, floor 12, etc., something like that, you know, like, I would suggest you to wait, because Columbina is, in my opinion, will be way more valuable for your account in the future. Just keep that in mind. Verisa is not a bad character. Again, like, you can use, like, this team with Verisa. It's actually completely free to play. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. But you need couple constellations, would be nice. It's going to be iansan, it's going to be Chevreuse, iansan and Chevreuse on her banner, and Bennett. Most likely you have Bennett already, you know? So yeah, like this team.
Are we going on a trip?
So yeah, it's a 4-star and 1 5-star. And she's pretty powerful. You have a healer, actually like 3 healers on the team. You actually can go now Bennett, but Shanling, it's also possible. And if you ask me, Shanling in some cases better than Bennett. Because you get enough attack bonus from iansan, from Chevreuse, and you can use Noblesse at the same time, which gives you additional damage, you know? But without healer, maintaining her HP above another. Yeah, that is problem. That is true. Like, the point is, like, you, like, that, it's not proccing, like, because what's the problem is, yeah, that's HP. Without healer, you cannot, like, yeah, you cannot get that additional 28% crit rate. That is true. That's the only problem. Oh, but you can use Goro, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, Goro at Constellation 4 can heal a little bit if you can find a place for him on the team, you know?
Wow.
I don't know how Goro is good for... It's Constellation. Oh yeah, you see that? It will also heal active character with... Oh, it's active character, so not as off field. But yeah, active. You need to keep her on field by 50%. Like, yeah, it's a little bit low, actually, healing. My Goro is... Oh my god, okay. I wish xilonen work with... No, it's not, unfortunately. And by the way, that's a point. You know why? All of the Nod-Krai characters at the moment, that's why Flins is so crazy. Because for Flins, we now have Hex and Circle buffs. You can use... let me show you a couple teams, by the way. Just like in case on the first. Because first chamber, it's most difficult one, if you ask me. So yeah, I used to use like this team, which was... this one, and it was Shanling. But you can go Durin. With Durin is even more easy, especially like this enemy, you know. You can go Sucrose. With Sucrose is just crazy. Let me go like this team. Just like, yeah, for a test purpose, you know. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit like tricky because... You know what the problem is? You don't have a healer on the team. So yeah, it's better to use Bennett actually. It's also possible as a healer. But let's try this team just in case. Yeah, I can go like actually prototype Amber. Just a second.
Oh, ah.
Why are you not using Jade Spear on... Oh, why? Let me explain you why. Because my Aino is Constellation 0, right? My Aino is Constellation 0, and my Furina can enable... Oh, let me show you this damage first. So yeah, let me show you like this
Please
team.
select target for cleanup sequence.
So yeah, my ineffa is on this weapon, my Flins on this weapon as well. So because of that, Furina can enable the passive of these weapons, which is like, yeah, you see that? So yeah, when the wielder HP is less than 50%, you get additional buff. And they both get additional buff, you know? I don't have a healer on the team. Let me just switch the weapon. So that's why I don't use this weapon on Sucrose. Now let me just show you the damage. Damage is crazy, actually. We're not using Jade Spear. Like, isn't better than... No, Homo is better. Stuff for Homo is actually better. And it's another problem because of my build. Let me show you my build first. So yeah, like my build is actually pretty okay, not gonna lie. So yeah, I have like 70 plus 30 from the set and 250 and 128, which is actually more than enough, you know, like to do like pretty good damage. So because of that, I use like crit damage, like crit rate, but not crit damage. With Jade Spear, I should change that to crit damage. It's going to be like a little bit messed with my artifacts, unfortunately. You see that? So yeah. That's why Suffer Home is actually way more better for me. I don't know if Flins was... Oh, you're running balls on Homa. Now that makes... Yeah. I thought... Oh, no. But you know what? Even only Flins on Homa, I still would use Flins because of Furina.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Animal test 63.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Absorption test.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? The long sleep beckons.
Xilonen
Excel kit. Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Animal test 6308. Enhance.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. To dust. Beware the creatures of the night.
Yoo-hoo! Cleanup sequence in absorption test.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
So yeah, it's pretty fast actually, you know, and his AoE is crazy as hell. I like it a lot. Hey Mishra, how are you doing? Music? Yeah, I think like with your build, home is like, but yeah, home is better actually. Music to my, oh, you need like switch to Japanese. How are you doing, Mishra? How are you doing? By the way, Mishra, like, yeah, I tried like this team. And also you can go another one. You know what? Like if you have, you can actually go like this team. Let me give it a try. Like with Aino. It's a little bit tricky team, but still possible. And Bennett. Like not Bennett. It's like, let's go. To be honest, if you have ineffa, it's way more easy to use. Like, you know which team? Like Aino. If you don't want to use Furina. It's Aino. It's ineffa, just a second, let me find her. And it's either Shanling or Durin. So yeah, this team can clear like upper chambers pretty easily, all of them. By the way, last boss as well. I'm good, thank you very much, I'm good. Also, like if you have Furina, you can go Furina, or you can use Furina on the second half, you know, like with Skirk team, it's also possible. Let me do it, by the way. And I found like Flins team like way more like easy to use than Newlet team, that Arlecchino team, because to be honest, like it's possible to clear with Newlet, like Newlet, Lauma, Shanling, and Furina, but it's extremely annoying. You know why? Constellation 0 Newlet, yeah, no resistant to interruption, and you need to grab the enemy. Like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. It's not actually groping exactly. It's kind of like positioning Newlet, you know? Hopefully Varka doesn't need Durin to be... No, by the way, you know what about Varka? I don't know exactly, but I heard that Varka might be Hexenzirkel as well. And it's possible. If Varka is going to be Hexenzirkel, which is actually not so, like, weird, you know? Like he might be extremely useful also, because at the moment we like only new Hexenzirkel is Durin, and we only have like OG characters. Yeah, some of them extremely useful, like Fischl, like Sucrose, like Mona. Mona is crazy actually, you know, like Mona now is actually so crazy. I would suggest you to like finish that witch homework or something, you know, to enable that Hexenzirkel stuff. But by the way, Albedo just now. Like so, let me show you with Albedo, by the way. So yeah, let me go the team like this. Just a second. It's a test. It's like I wouldn't suggest you to do that team, but in any case. Just a second. Yeah, I need some healing, unfortunately. Hopefully Varka doesn't need to... No, like, yeah, well, like Skirk team, I agree with you. Like, Skirk team actually, like, yeah, it's extremely expensive team. But you know what? Oh, you actually can switch some characters. Let's say like that. You can go, instead of like going for... Yeah, it's not going to be the same damage, that is true. But you still can, like, let's say like that. You can switch Furina with Shinchu. It's possible and actually not bad, because I saw a couple rounds on Stygian Diary mode when people just didn't use Furina. And you know why? Because Furina's application is extremely slow to destroy that pyro shield. You know that Furina's application is really slow. When it comes to applications, the fastest application we have at the moment is Shinchu's application. And after that, if I'm not mistaken, it's Kokomi, but I might be wrong. Yeah, Varka is Hexenzirkel for real. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, that's like leaks like. Oh, all right. If it's going to be Hexenzirkel, that's crazy. I'm sure Durin will be his best team, but it just hope doesn't need Durin like Skirk. I don't know. I know that Durin is crazy. If you ask me, Durin is actually like, yeah, I will try Durin as well.
Burst forth! Moments of birth!
Stand clear.
Be silent. To dust. The long sleep beckons. Observe. Night falls.
Go claw.
Come into being! Feel the same shift.
Animal hypostasis amulet.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Night falls.
Yeah, my bad. So yeah, like I just like let me like. Durin will be his bet, maybe. I don't know. Like, yeah, let me do something like that, maybe. That's a problem because you cannot swill Electro in this case, you know. You can only swill Hydro, but it is what it is. I don't know. Like maybe I should switch, but I will lose anyway. So yeah, let's do like that. Not a great team, but yeah, it's because of Albedo and Sucrose. That Hex and Zorkel actually so useful.
Being done.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Absorption test. Swirl.
Close your eyes. Observe. The night cometh. Be silent.
Feel on this.
Burst forth! Feel the same shift.
Stand clear.
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Lash it.
Moments of birth!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
The long sleep beckons. Observe. Hear the dark. Be silent. To dust.
Witness my great undertaking!
Enhanced animal mod.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes.
Live!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
The only problem it's Aino at the moment. You know why?
Lash attack.
Burst forth! Moments of birth!
Animal test 6308.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Yeah, it's a little bit like difficult because of Aino. So yeah, not consistent application. I thought Nicole will be Cryo and Nicole and Alice would be a reverse melt team. Yeah, no, like why there's so many Pyro characters like Durin, Alice, like Nicole. Yeah, that is true. About that, I don't know, because yeah, they already leaked Nicole is going to be Pyro as well. But there is a trick, you know why? As you know, like Nicole and Alice they both are going to be Hex and Zorkel characters. Nicole will be released in 6.6 or 6.8, but Alice is going to be released in 7.x. So yeah, like next major version, you know. So maybe because of that, you know. Maybe we will get some like a couple different characters, different archetype, different element type, you know. It's possible, why not? But yeah, that's actually surprising because at the moment when it comes to Hex and Zorkel characters, we have 8, right? I don't have all of them, I don't have Venti, but yeah, who do we have? We have this one, this one, this one. We have Mona, Durin, just a second. Durin. We have Mona, we have Razor. We have Venti. I forgot the rest. Just a second. Oh, Klee. No, Klee. Oh yeah, Klee. I forgot that. I don't have her. And Venti, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't have 2 characters. So yeah. And also, like, we're going to get another 2. So yeah, Klee is Pyro, like Durin is Pyro, Alice is Pyro, Nicole is Pyro as well. Yeah, it's actually like crazy amount of Pyro. Not gonna lie, that is true. Lisa, Dory, not Hexenzorkel. No, like Lisa, no. No. Not Lisa. No. We only have 8 characters. We have like Lisa, my bad. We have Mona, we have Albedo, Durin, we have Klee, we have Venti, and like 3 4-stars. As I remember. So yeah. Why isn't Lisa? Oh, I don't know why. It isn't confirmed Nicole is Pyro, but the Pyro story quest will like almost see that she... No, it's confirmed actually. Let's say like that. Yeah, that is true. To be honest, yeah, that is true. It's not confirmed by hoyoverse, but yeah, it's possible that she's going to be Pyro most likely, because we saw that vision, you know? Even though she looks like Cryo or like Geo. That is true. Especially like on a first teaser, if you remember. She actually looks like a Geo character, to be honest. If she is going to be Cryo, would be even better. But you know what's a problem with Cryo? If they release another Cryo, just imagine the team Hexenzorkel and Cryo. That would be just crazy. Why Dory and Lisa not? I don't know. Actually, yes, Lisa would be crazy. But you know what? At the moment, Lisa is extremely powerful if you have her constellations. Because if you know multipliers, like especially this one, like, yeah, not this one. Just imagine it's like level 1, right? And it's already 487%. It's just crazy. At level 10, if I'm not mistaken, it's more than 1k percentage. It's a percent. It's like crazy. So yeah, I don't know like if they put like Lisa in Hexenzorkel. Lisa, they are also part of Hexenzorkel. That is true. Lisa, that is true. I agree with that. But they didn't like get buff. It doesn't make sense. Yes, maybe. It's possible. I don't know, to be honest. But I don't think they will put that. You know why? Because we got the leaks about future buffs character. And you know what? Looks like it's going to be Zhongli. As I remember. It's going to be Ganyu. Or maybe some Adepti characters, you know. It's going to be Xiao. I don't have Xiao. And another. I definitely know Ganyu and Zhongli. And Xiao, like 3 characters. It's going to be like maybe more, like not 3, of course. Yeah. I use Lisa for climbing. Yeah, I know. Like if you like that match, like that sounds on a first chamber, then you definitely use Lisa. Yeah, Lisa. Oh, by the way, you can also use like this team. You can go with a team like this. Let's go like you can use Furina. You can use Cookie Shinobu. Unfortunately, my Cookie is only Constellation 1, but it's still doable. You can go Flins. In this case, I will go Durin. Let's give it a try. I know. Yeah, let's give it a try. And second team is going to be. Let's go Shinchu. No. To be honest, like using Shanling is better if you can dodge a little bit. Shanling is better than Bennett. You know why? Shanling can destroy this enemy's shield extremely fast. Just extremely fast, like because you do electrocharge, you know, and Shanling provides a consistent pyro. You destroy that shield in no time, you know. Wouldn't particle generation be problem? Is that no? Actually, let's say like that. Yes, it's a problem, but the point is like I need to go either Fischl Bennett, but Flins is better with the last enemy.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Yeah, my bad. Oh my god. god, I'm dumb. Like, just a second, my bad. You cannot use, of course, you cannot use like Furina. You can't, you just can't. And unfortunately, Columbina would be just a crazy update for my Flins team. Because yeah, you're not going to get like that Nod-Krai stuff, you know.
Go claw! Our bond is strong!
Observe. Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons. Observe. Night falls.
Chew on this! Oh, settle this! Dissipate!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Be silent. Do not fear the dark.
Ding dong! Stand with me! Lightning!
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Observe. Do not fear the dark. Be silent. To dust.
Go claw! Dissipate! Out of my way!
Observe. The night comes. Be silent. Night falls.
Chew on this! Ding dong! Lightning! Terrified!
Observe. Keep your distance. Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
Go claw! Stand with me!
Close your eyes.
I'll settle this!
Turning point in space! Leave it!
Ding dong!
Stop that!
Oh my god, it's just so.
Steady now. Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Close your eyes. Be
When it
silent.
comes to when it comes to single target, actually using Durin is not bad. You know why? You do overloaded and it helps you. In this team, like, which set is better on Cookie Tom? Like, no, I use like if I'm not mistaken, I use Tenacity. You can use Gilded Dreams, but you know what the problem is? Let's say like that. Gilded Dreams is mostly for DPS. It's not supportive set. But Cookie doesn't, like, yeah, damage is terrible. Like, Cookie is like actually so bad in damage. So it's better to use TOM.
Get them! Stop right there! Justice will prove faster, stronger! Charge! Boom! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Nice and spicy! Final warning! Hands where I can step aside! Let... Yeah! Eat this! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! On my mark! Boba! Get them! Yeah! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Hurry up, Varka!
I messed up a little bit, I know. But yeah, if you notice that, it's way better to use Shanling, because Shanling actual application helps you to do consistent overloaded, you know? Let's say like that. When you use Chevruz, Bennett, Iansan, and Verisa, it's actually not optimal team. Shanling is way better. And by the way, if you switch to Durin, the team is going to be way better. Yeah, but yeah, you will get 50 EOM with Gilded Dreams. Yeah, that is true, but you know what, to be honest, let's say like that, even though for Flins it's better to get EOM, 20% attack in, I don't know, like I didn't test that Gilded, to be honest, because you know why, I mostly use Cookie either on Flower of Paradise Lost for Hyperbloom or TOM. So yeah, but I should test that, that is true. 50 Elemental Mastery and 20 attack, maybe yes, maybe 50 Elemental Mastery would be better. Okay, this one is actually not so shouldn't be so.
Change of plan.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
And actually, you know what? You actually can use Flins like Durin in here. Why? Because
Use the force authorized.
Change of plan. Lashes of lightning. Terrified.
Leave it be! The story has only just...
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
no, it's a bad idea. You need to clear first wave, and after that use Flins. Durin.
Use the force authorized.
Change of plan. Stand with me.
Observe.
Now you can use the.
Resistance is futile.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Chew on this.
Just a second. Yo, how are you gonna clear the last boss with Flins? Oh, for real? It's crazy. It's easy. Super easy. I cleared last boss with Shanling. Same team. Aino, Cookie, Flins, but Shanling. You know, with Flins it's super easy. I will show you. With Durin it's super easy. I was able to clear last boss with Bennett. But team was different. It was Furina, Ineffa, Flins and Bennett. You know why? Bennett gives you infusion. And yes, it's better not to use Flins, but you can use Polearm Ineffa. Because of that, you can do damage. Polearm is pretty fast, you know? Yes, it's a little bit tricky. I did maybe 10 tries, or 5 to 10 tries to clear that, but it's possible.
Use the force authorized.
Change of plan. Our bond is strong.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Resistance is futile.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Chew on this. Lashes, get out of my way. Stand with me.
Stay back! Hey!
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
There's blood. Blood. There's lightning. Terrified. Our bond is strong.
Stay back! Hey!
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
I'll settle this. Stand with me.
So yeah, unfortunately, Aino's application is a little bit low. Just a second, I will do that. So this one is... Oh yeah, this one is Pyro, guys. Oh, Hydro, guys.
As the frying pan, justice won't be quick as a flash. Let's flip your toast. Ow, ow, ow. Hi. Ah. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Hero incoming. Stop right there. Step aside. Start the headbutt. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. You asked for it. Huh. Yeah. On my way. Yeah. Nice and spicy. Huh. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. Lauma, get them. Final warning. Control breathing. Oops. Heads up.
I just want to save my... How much energy charge you need on Shanling for the team? To be honest, it's not high. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 165 or something. Let me show you, just a second. But yeah, you need about a little bit more. It's 160. I don't remember exactly. Let me check that. Oh yeah, 226. My bad. So it's 70, it's 130. It's actually it's not a great idea to use this set because mostly but it's not bad because my Chivalrous at least do something, you know, increase the damage. Chivalrous use this set and Shanling 226. And weapon is, yes, the catch. So yeah, let's do the last. I don't know if you have Durin or not, but yeah. Or like Durin is actually like, yeah, like he's so crazy. I died. Okay, but yeah, it's not the first time actually. Yeah. Like first attack actually immediately like hits you.
Out of my way!
Story has only just...
Observe. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes.
Stay back! Story has only just...
Lightning terrified!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Go claw!
Thunder! The abyss is burning!
Stand with me!
Observe. Be silent.
Now maybe I will do like I will start over.
Thunder! The abyss
Yeah,
is
that's actually bad.
Shadow!
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Get back!
You know what's the problem is? I messed up a little bit.
Observe. Close your eyes.
I will continue.
Observe.
Out of my way!
Turning point in...
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Go claw! Lash attack! Stand with me!
Story has only just...
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Let me start over. You know what's the problem is? I couple times used his DPS mode instead of like how much? So like is better than Noblesse on Chevreuse? Yes, it's better. I mean that set I use, yes, it's better. You know, let's say like that. If you don't have no one to use on Noblesse, then use this set. Usually I use with Bennett, so I just for a test purpose I use Shanling, you know. But yeah, you can use that set on her because she's a healer, you know, and you need 40k HP. You know, she needs HP. So like.
Turning point in space! Devouring claw!
Observe. Close your eyes. Observe. To dust.
Go claw! I'll settle this. Stand with me.
The abyss is burning! Shit!
Close your eyes.
Yeah, let's continue. This case like damage is a little bit heavy.
Watch out!
Ding dong! Our bond is strong.
Be silent.
Okay!
Out of my way!
Get back!
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
That was a mess.
Element for the
Lightning terrified!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Yeah, that's a problem. I lost my Hydra. I need to skip that Hydra actually, my bad. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? But yeah, like let's say like that. If you don't have anyone on Noblesse, then yes, using that set is better. Let's, you know. Oh my god, that's. Let's maybe keep, because maybe I lose some up. Just a second. Yeah, I need to adjust. You don't need to use. Yeah, maybe you need to like just.
Watch out! The story has only just begun!
Get with me!
Be silent. Night falls.
No, it's not okay.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Leave it to me! The story has only just begun!
It's better to use Aino. It's better to use Aino.
Stay back! Okay!
Out of my way!
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Night falls.
Look, the rainbow!
Watch out! Okay!
Looks like
Oh,
playtime.
sometimes he can hit you actually.
Watch out! Okay! New life!
Lash attack! Dissipate! I'll settle this.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Fear the dark.
Stay back! Okay!
Our bond is strong. Out of my way! Look, the rainbow!
Be silent. To dust. Night falls.
Watch out! Okay!
Two on this! Ding dong! Dissipate! I'll settle this.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. To dust.
Okay!
Lash attack!
I made a mistake again.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Go claw!
Damn, bro, like that's actually like you don't need to use Aino. My bad, my bad. Aino, Aino was a mess actually because yeah, you just need to keep that Aino. Yeah.
Okay!
Take care of...
Yeah, a couple more tries and that's it. It's like just it's about time, you know. Like it's not like
The story has only just begun!
Stand with me!
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Leave it to me!
Go claw! Ding dong!
Okay! New life!
Lightning purified!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe.
Watch out! Okay!
Look, the rain... Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
don't use my
Get back! The abyss is burning!
Stand with me! Lightning purified!
Close your eyes.
Watch out!
Lash attack!
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Turning point
Maybe.
in...
Ding dong! Water bomb! Our bond is strong! I'll settle this!
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
kills it.
Night falls.
So yeah, I will try to like 50 seconds actually. Aino probably removes the pyro. Yeah, that is true, but you know what the problem is? She removes a little bit, but the point is you need about like 100 hits with pyro, you know? Durin, let's say like that. Xilonen in this case actually better than Durin. Because Xilonen attacks faster, you know? And she has Goba. And all of this application, it counts, you know?
Nice and spicy. Just as well. Faster, stronger. Stop, eat this. Hero incoming. Yeah, yeah. Charge. Oof. Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah. Charge. Drop your weapons. Harder. Let's move. Hands right. Hero incoming. Yeah, Goba.
Oh my god, yeah, it's not.
Justice o'clock. Yeah. Stop right. Faster. Stronger. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Yeah. On my mark. Kapow!
Yeah, I was super close, but again, like it's 10 seconds only. That's alright. I mean, like it's just about like, yeah, maybe it's Aino. Let's say like that. If you go with Xilonen, it's actually better. Like, especially this boss. Alright. But it's still possible. Just like keep that in mind, it's Cookie Shinobu. You know what's the problem is? Like for me, problem is my cookie. My cookie is only Constellation 1. It's not enough electro and not enough healing, you know? And let's say like, yes, it may be a little bit more particle with this one, you know? So yeah, in case of Constellation 6, it's way more better. Alright, let's do a couple domains maybe. Maybe I will be lucky enough. Yeah, so that's alright. I mean, like, it's not a deal. Like, actually, it's different teams. The point is, like, using Nuvolet, using Arlecchino, you can easily use Flins. You know, like, if you, like, let's say like that. If you have Aino, Constellation, without Constellation, if you have Cookie Constellation 1 and Flins with, like in this case actually, stuff for Homo is not so crazy. It's better to go with Jade Spear or 4-star weapon, craftable one, R5, you know? It's actually close to Jade Spear. Just a second. Where's Aino? Oh yeah. Just yeah, okay.
Even when darkness.
Hi Miraka, yeah, I told you hi, like how are you doing? That's okay, like you're not late actually.
Dry the frost in my hole. Receive my blessing. Lush as the moon.
It's 120, okay. Yo, by the way, I recently got pretty good artifacts, by the way, so yeah, like, let's say like that, it's not bad. Let me check that. It's not crazy one, but yeah, it's acceptable. It's a goblet attack. This one is okay also with energy recharge. Okay, let's continue this one. Different teams.
Woohoo! This is gonna be fun!
Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, I have that.
Clean up, people.
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Preparing for dust up.
Pia! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Be silent. To dust.
Boot! Hi! Yeah! Drop your weapons!
Installation chamber deployed.
You asked for yeah! Charge! Yeah! Charge!
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Actually, I should have go like with Aino ineffa. I will try that team now. No, by the way, Vortex, after 2 weeks of farming Warisa and Wanderer domain, I got nothing. it's like, yeah, what can I say? Like, yeah, I know, like, it's, oh my god. Oh. Warisa should lose enough of Flins and like not even good sense. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, like now since meta changed a little bit, like towards the Nod-Krai characters, you actually don't like even chase any dendro damage goblets, you know? You need like attack, elemental mastery. It's just crazy, I know, like. Okay, let's go like Aino.
Yay! Playtime! Let's get started.
Recent Flins. Oh yeah, just was like for additional application, but yeah, that was a.
Ultimatum protocol.
Control breathing. Let time to roll. It's justice o'clock. Yeah! Headbutt. Antenna, grant me strength.
Like such a great character actually. And by the way, I kinda like rebuilt her a little bit. She's now a little bit better. 92 to 202, 122, you know. I'm also gonna do the same. Yeah. Roll like what it will. Yeah, literally nothing. Just like that. Oh my god. That's terrible actually. Alright, so yeah, let's use that strong box. It's terrible. Now I do like this Petra. You know why? In some cases you just like need that Petra for the characters, especially if you use xilonen. You know, it's actually not bad. 35% additional damage for 10 seconds. Might be useful. Yeah, especially when you get something like that, you know, trashy stuff. Oh my god, that's terrible. Yeah, at least something. Just a second. I have something. Yeah, I had. Let's level it up. Alright, I accept that. Crit rate would be nice to get, like, maybe elemental mastery in quote, you know? Usually when you have like max roll, it's like, yeah, it's going to be HP. Usually it's like that, but let's see. Oh my god, okay. That was alright. Just imagine, you know? Just imagine, you know? I don't want to say anything, but yeah. No way. Okay, I'll accept that. Actually, it's good. Not gonna lie. 4. Let me check. Okay, let me check something. It doesn't have energy recharge though, but it's okay, it's acceptable. Crit damage, yes, crit damage, that was cool. Just let me just check something. You know why? To be honest, at the moment, like, you know, we're going to get, like, as I mentioned, meta changed a little bit, so this set is not so useful. But in some cases, you can use at least this feather. Because yeah, something like that, for example. Yeah, it's going to be one of the best. Let me just mark this. And also it has EM, by the way, so yeah, might be useful. Not bad, not bad, why not, you know? This is my best one though. But yeah, it's balanced, not bad, okay. And it has EM. Unfortunately no attack, HP, but that's alright. Yeah, I accept that. Okay, at least something. DPS xilonen? No, xilonen it's not like, yeah, it's not for xilonen. Is Zabai gonna get a new set? Yes. For Zabai we will get new set. And you know why is that? As you know, like, she's going to be lunar crystallize, and lunar crystallize needs elemental mastery. That set will give you, that's going to be DPS set, by the way, and it gives you elemental mastery. That set, like, let's say like that, in the passives you will get some EM. You still can use other sets, but I wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know why? If you have 2 Nod-Krai characters, it gives you additional stuff. So yeah, let's say like that. For Nod-Krai characters, it's better to use like upcoming sets. When it comes to Columbina, so yeah, it depends on the team. You know why? Because for Columbina, you actually can use different sets. You can use like this one, which is actually like okay. I mean, like, yeah, Silken Moon. You know why? Because you get some additional elemental mastery, 120 up to 120. But in some cases you can actually use TOM also, because she attack with the skills, you know, It still depends, yeah. For Zabai, if I'm not mistaken, it's only that upcoming set. Only. You cannot use any other sets.
No matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get home.
So we will get like
What I
Columbina
like
and
to
Durin.
do
Durin.
is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down.
Oh yeah, like Columbina and Durin. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's what I saw as well. Is Zabai gonna get new set next? But yeah, Zabai is get new set, and like you can use like new set is going. Just a second, guys. Yeah, that is true. Like for the Hex and Zorkel characters and for Nod-Krai characters, that is true. But you need to use like one of the set is DPS set, kind of like DPS, you know. But you need to use that. No way you can use another one.
I guess I'll post the commission.
Oh, wait, what do you think about like Village? I didn't check that. Like yeah. Because the game looks promising now. For real, come on, Kakarot. Like, you mean Bleach Braves? Bleach Braves Souls like Resonance? No. To be honest, as you know, guys, I was a Bleach Brave Souls player for 7 years. I mean, like that 2D game, you know. I recently stopped playing it. I didn't quit completely. But that game, you mean like that new game, or like Bleach Braves Resonance, it's actually like, even though it's kind of like open world game with a new mechanic, with the buffs, etc. Artwork and design, it's so terrible. It's not even close to, I don't know, to Wuthering Waves, to Arc Knights, you know, to Genshin Impact, to the silver. Have you saw that like have you seen that Silver Palace? Yeah, teaser we got. Oh my god, that's crazy actually. I'm a little bit hyped about that Silver Palace game. It looks amazing, and by the way, combat system is pretty cool. Yes. Oh, for real, Mirak, you play Bleach Brave Souls? Oh my god, I didn't expect that. No, I didn't test that because, yeah, I didn't like it completely. And it's again Bleach, you know, I don't know, like, yeah. I don't think I will play that. As you know, guys, like, in couple days we will get WoW update. By the way, Kakarot, do you play WoW? It's not done by a big studio, it's by an indie company from Brazil. For real? Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, I see. You mean that Bleach Brave Soul game? Soul's Resonance? I didn't know that. But, you know, like the guys, on the Discord server, like the guys play Bleach Brave Souls, the old one, you know, and they play that Resonance as well. So I see couple... Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, I saw a couple like, I don't know, like gameplay, etc, something like that, couple characters, but again, I didn't like it too much. It's kind of like a little bit like, it looks like a little bit old, to be honest, you know, like yeah, it's OG, like OG game. Ah, okay, yeah, I'm still playing Vortex. Oh yeah, by the way, so yeah, Soul Resonance is really good, especially the banners. Okay, like Mirak, I don't know, like, what can I say? I wish you best of luck with the banners. By the way, yeah, about WoW, we're going to get WoW update in couple days, 3.0. I'm pretty hyped about that. And also, like, on December 30th, we will get ZZZ update. I want to get that Xuan link, or like, I forgot the name. Xuan link. Just a second, let me check that. Shunguang. Yeah, Shunguang. She's actually so crazy.
Sequence in progress.
People like Popular Resonance more than Brave Souls from what I have. For real, you know what the problem is with Brave Souls? If I'm not mistaken, it has the same PD system Genshin has. It's 8. No, WoW has. Actually, it's the same PD system like WoW has. It's 80 and you get guaranteed. Also, weapon is the same. Like, you need to spend only 80, like, internal currency to get the weapon, you know, something like that. But again, I don't know, I didn't like it too much. And I like, yeah, I kind of like, you know, I'm done with that Bleach Brave Souls. I played the game for 7 years, like, yeah, it's no more. But I didn't know that it's that game made like by indie company from Brazil, you know. That's crazy actually. Oh, 40 PD. I didn't know that, Mirak. Okay. It's always guaranteed and they give 60 pulls per patch, so... Ah, now... Oh, I want to try the game as well, where wins meet, to be honest. I just like, you know what, I have no time to play the game, but yeah, the game and gameplay and combat system is crazy as hell. I know people play the game, and also, if I'm not mistaken, all of the dialogues in the game, it's about AI, something like that, and you can cheat a little bit with the AI. I read about that. I don't know if you read that, if you know that. So you can cheat with that AI, you know? That's crazy, actually. All of the dialogues in, like, that game, where wins meet, you can cheat with AI. And I'm waiting for Wait Night Abyss 1-1. For real? I will check that. Is that a new game? Huh, that's crazy. At the moment I wait for Arc Knight. I wanna test it. I don't think I will play it completely. You know why? Game is a little bit different. It has different gacha system. It's not completely open world, you know? We'll see. But I definitely want to try that Silver Palace. Yeah, that Silver Palace is going to be crazy. I got release October 20. Oh, for real? I will check that. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, you need to pre-register as well. I will check that. Okay, it's like couple days. Will you stream this new upcoming games? Like Mirak, maybe Arc Knight, yes, because I registered already. Yes, when it comes to Silver Palace as well, because to be honest, I liked Silver Palace combat system. It's actually crazy. I made couple videos on my channel if you like saw that. It's pretty good so far, but like needs more polishing. And that's okay. About the polishing, I'm completely okay with that. You know why? For me at the moment, when they release the game, you know, like it's like if the combat system, if the PD system, and in general game is okay, that polishing is actually normal. If you remember like Genshin Impact, when they released it first, it was actually terrible as hell. Glitching, co-op system was terrible as hell. So yeah, that was a lot of glitch. So it's normal. By the way, WoWa was the same. If you remember that, WoWa at the beginning was actually terrible as hell. So it's normal. Like let's say like that. We can give them like a couple months. It's okay.
A pleasure to fight by your...
Yeah, WoW was as... Yeah, that is true. Like, it was terrible. By the way, not only WoW, Genshin Impact, if you remember, like, Genshin Impact was able to fix most of the problems only within 6 months. That's a huge amount of time. 6 months. Because, like, initially it was so terrible. Like, it's a problem with... characters, with scope especially, you know, like yeah, that was a huge problem. Maybe not 6 months, yeah, maybe like couple months, but yeah, definitely like yeah, it took some time, back then to fix all of the problems. But yeah, WoW was terrible, so yeah, that's alright, that's completely okay. WoW was nightmare, yeah, bugs, yeah, that is true. WoW was actually nightmare. I still don't know how they gonna optimize game, even or game have problems with optimization. That is true, but you know what? You mean like Unreal Engine? Like, oh, if I'm not mistaken, Unreal Engine, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like yeah, it's a little bit difficult. You know why? Because as you know, why Arc Knight Enfield looks so crazy? Because if you remember, like that COE of Arc Knight, I don't remember the company name, but they said that they changed that engine a little bit. So yeah, they just did something like self-made changes to the engine. You know, that's why game looks so crazy. Just imagine if WoWa, like Kuro Games, did the same. So yeah, most likely Kuro didn't anything, just like use the engine and like, so yeah, develop that game. Yeah, Arc Knight like is modified unit, yeah, and it looks actually crazy, just like Genshin. That's true, and it's only because of that Genshin looks so crazy, you know? People say that WoW is better when it comes to graphics. I don't agree with that, because Genshin is actually so smooth, and actually way better than WoW. I just like WoW in general. You know why? Because company is pretty generous. They just allow you to play. Yes, recently they did that Toa, Tower of Adversity. It's a little bit difficult, to be honest, for me now. Yeah, I was able to clear like for 5 or 6 times back to back, you know. I'm free to play, but yeah, last one is a little bit tricky, to be honest. I haven't done it yet. So yeah, like it is what it is. It's just a game, so. Monument UI is tougher than Unity. What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean tougher than Unity? Oh, by the way, Vortex, will you stream this Wednesday? About Wednesday, Lucas asked me as well. Yes, I will stream Wednesday, no problem, guys. Unity offers so much modifications themselves, but Unreal Engine doesn't, and it takes years to modify. Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, okay. As I know, you can, like, yeah, I didn't know that. The only thing I know that Unity, like Unreal Engine, you can use for free, but Unity is like kind of like you need to pay for that, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
And as I know, Genshin is on Unity, right? Not on Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is Arknight, Unreal Engine is WoW, but Unity is Genshin. No, just a second. Let me just... Maybe I have like... Oh yeah, let's sacrifice this one. You know what's the fun with Flins?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Just a second.
That's a nice haul.
Like PUBG, like for example, it took them like years and like years for them to publish and like, but like decently optimized compared to WoW. Yeah, that is true. Like
of patience for the richness.
when it comes to Wuthering Waves, yes, WoW has no optimization whatsoever. If you ask me, that's why a lot of problems. By the way, I had problems with WoW as well. You know what the problem was? The problem was I wasn't able to start the game. And they told me like you need to change your internet provider, yeah, you know, like because like yeah, it's your internet provider doesn't like, I don't know, support something, etc. But you know what's the problem at the end? At the end, that was WoW's anti-cheat system. So yeah, it kind of like blocked my account. I don't know why. I was able to log into the game only once a day. That's it, you know. And the problem fixed only with the new version 2.8. That was crazy, actually. I don't remember how many times I just like, you know, like use the supportive, that, you know, like that window feedback supportive stuff, you know. That was crazy, actually. Flins looks like Goofy when he turns like, yeah, lantern. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just a second. And you can farm, by the way, in his life. I will do the video. Ah, dendro damage. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what? Just a second. I remember I got pretty good. Just a second. Yeah, I got this one. 13 crit rate, 14 crit damage, 40 and 4. That was crazy, actually. And it went pretty well. Again, like 3 crit rate, 1 crit damage. My best one, actually, like maybe for like future Varka, we'll see. Because Varka, according to the leaks, is going to be DPS. Should I pull for Verisa or no? Oh, Kakarot, you know what? If you want to go for Verisa only because of this Spile Abyss, I maybe wouldn't suggest you. Verisa is crazy character, but the by the way, you know what? Virisa's premium team, when you compare with damage, it's actually close to Flint's premium team. Why? If you have Constellation 6 Iansan, Constellation 6 Chevrus, and you use either Bennett, Shanling, and Virisa, this team is actually broken as hell. And it's not so far away from Flins. In some cases it's better. You know why? Because with that plunging you can dodge. But if you ask me, oh, I don't know, like future characters look so crazy. I mean, we're going to get Columbina, we're going to get Zabai, we're going to get Varka. So it depends. If you have Flins, I would say skip Virisa. Virisa is still useful for some content, especially like when it comes to maybe Stygian, especially like this, you know, like this version Stygian. But in general, I would say no. Yeah, just skip it. But annoying sometimes. But looks like Sandrone will be Electro as well. Yeah, like if Sandrone is going to be Electro, no, just keep that in mind. No. You know what's the problem with Sandrone is going to be? Sandrone is not going to be Electro as you think. Sandrone is going to be superconduct character. According to the leaks, it's superconduct. It means like physical damage. So yeah, it's not going to be like that pure Electro you were expecting. Just keep that in mind. She's going to be superconduct, and that's a problem. Oh, I'm collecting DPS from every element. So right now, so if you collect any elements from now, I would suggest you to go for Flins rather than for Virisa. And if you can get ineffa as well and Columbina, you know why is that? Building Virisa team is super easy. You don't even need 5 stars, and actually she doesn't need 5 stars. She needs Chevrus, she needs iansan, you know, and she needs either mavuika. With mavuika, if I'm not mistaken, best team for her it's mavuika, Chevrus, iansan, and Virisa. But again, when it comes to Flins, he will use extremely meta characters. He's going to use ineffa. Ineffa can be used in so many team comps actually. He is going to be he can use Columbina as well, and you know Columbina definitely will be crazy character, and Flins. So in my opinion, Flins team Flins in terms of characters way better for any accounts than Virisa, because you sooner or later you will get the 4 stars, you know. So I don't know. I wouldn't suggest you maybe to go for Virisa now, but it's up to you. What is even superconduct? Superconduct? Oh, superconduct is, you know, superconduct it's when electro meets cryo and you get physical, decreased physical resistance by 40%. So yeah, it's like that. So like she is going to be kinda like Eula but electro. Let's say like that. She is going to be supportive character for future. But you know what doesn't mean? It means most likely we will get maybe in 6.7 point. You know what the point is? Maybe Capitano is going to be cryo. So because of that, Sandrone is going to be his best supportive character. It's kind of like my thoughts, you know why? As you know, Capitano, when he was like kind of when we got the teaser, when he fights with mavuika, he was using cryo, right? So because of that, maybe Sandrone is going to be superconduct electro to help Capitano. It's possible, but I don't know exactly, but it's possible. No, I can't wait for another 6 months to get ineffa and another like 2 months to get Flins. To be honest, Flins and Virisa, Virisa easy to build and use. Yeah, definitely. If you compare, but you know what's the point is, Mirak. Even though Virisa is easy to use, easy to build, and team is extremely cheap because you only need, let's say like that, it's actually questionable when it comes to teams. You know why? Because getting Constellation 6 4-star, it's harder than getting 5-star character. You know, it's always like that. But if you have Constellation 6 Chevrus and ineffa and iansan, my bad. So like Virisa is actually good choice, not gonna lie. But again, if you ask me, I like Flins a lot. Maybe because of ineffa. Like the rerun situation is crazy. It took like 8 months for... No, but it's not like that, Kakarot. You know what? Because ineffa is going to be released in 6.3 or 6.4, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, ineffa should be released in 6.3 alongside Columbina, if I'm not mistaken. Capitano playable? Yeah, it's possible. Kakarot, it took like 12 months for Molani. Now, what? You know why is that Molani? Molani is broken as hell because of that. Just like, yeah, keep that in mind. Molani is just crazy as hell. Molani at the moment, it's maybe like, I don't want to say she is the second one. You know why? Because in some cases she is better than mavuika. Just like, yeah, just because when it comes to like a damage, Molani is also like pretty easy to build. She doesn't need like crazy 5-star characters to do damage, and the only thing you need is HP, and that's it. Yes, would be nice to get like some supportive characters like mavuika, maybe, you know, not mavuika actually, but yeah. But again, she's pretty cool.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nod-Krai on a misty night.
So if you don't mind, let's do some Stygian, guys. Yeah, well, it's like it's a good idea to have like more Alani. Yeah, ineffa rerun before Skirk and like Escoffier, like rerun is crazy. Like, yeah. Any news about mavuika Skirk rerun? No, I don't know, to be honest. Like if... Like if I want wait for reruns, and yeah, that is true. Like let's say like that, but I still wouldn't suggest you to go for Verisa. You know why? Again, if you want to go for Zabai, you definitely need to go for Columbina. So you need like 1 5-star character. Phase 1 is Columbina. Second one is Zabai, and also it's actually not a bad idea to get at least couple constellations on Itlo. Just keep that in mind. Only in that case you can get pretty decent team. I haven't pulled for anyone since for real. Oh my god, that's crazy.
They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Ah, okay, I feel you actually, Kakarot. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Tanuki actually was the first, like 320 Mirak. Alright, so yeah, this one is going to be, let's go Skirk and Escoffier. I would say it's, like, yeah, something like that. Second one is going to be, I want to go Arlecchino, second one. Oh yeah. Arlecchino and maybe Bennett. Third one is going to be... Actually, we can do Zhongli as a staff. Oh yeah, you want to go Escoffier, okay. Yeah, you do adjustment like... I'll go like that, just a second.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander.
And that, by the way, it's another problem. When you are in co-op, you cannot silence that characters, you know.
Of the wild hunt
I want to get Skirk, to be honest. And I want to... Yeah, Skirk is actually crazy, if you ask me. Okay, last one, maybe mavuika. Now, let's go like... Yeah, I want to get Skirk, yeah. With Lantern Ride, I should have enough to get Zava as well. So yeah, I wish you best of luck. And by the way, don't forget about Columbina, like Kakarot. Oh my, so yeah. So yeah, if not citlali, then like it's actually enough. I can go Shinchu, but Shinchu might be a little bit. Just yeah, well, let's go Shinchu, or maybe let's go Yelan. Oh yeah, let's go Yelan. You know why? Because like Furin's application is not enough, but Yelan definitely will be useful. Okay, and the last one is going to be not Bennett. I think it's better to go maybe xilonen. What do you think? She needs... Oh no, xilonen is used already, okay. Oh, just a second. Pyro is not a great option. We can go Mona, right? Now Mona... Maybe... Mona... Jin? Go Yelan, yeah, that's actually, yes, Yelan is actually a good choice, that's true. So you're going from like top tier to below like top 5 DPS, yeah, more. Like problem though, like she really unplayable without ice coffee. Is coffee, yeah, you mean like Skirk? Let's say like that.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
So yeah, like this rotation is actually okay. I know how to do that. Why he change? Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, let me just check my Arlecchino. My Arlecchino, if I'm not mistaken, is with it. Like yeah. Let me go like her signature. And since it's going to be.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nod-Krai on a misty night.
Okay.
The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Just a second, let me check something. Talon, just a second. Actually, like TDDS, yeah. Let's go TDDS. Let me check how much energy charge I have. It's 1 lax, it's okay. What did you think? Like I will say. I mean, okay, let's.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
I just want to ask you for like find where just So yeah, rotation is going to be like
Adaptive frosting! Bust it
Retribution!
Quietly now. A little loose within you. Strong goes out. Bust it. Here comes the catch.
Be washed away!
not enough power.
Witness my power! Showing you things!
Be washed away!
Goose on the loose! Dash it up to the freezer! Quietly now. Game's up. Fun silk. Paradise shift. The lightning echoing song. A little moose boosh. Take it easy. A burst of fleet. One more sin. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Adaptive frosting. Yeah. Goose on the loose. Off to the freezer. Crank it low. Here comes the catch.
Yeah. I'm saying that like both of them. Like yeah, sorry if I missed some chat, guys. So yeah, let's do it again. No problem. Oh my god. And you like, and we cannot start like from the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Let me do it like a little bit different.
I cleanse you of
A little elusive.
Oh yeah, that is true. No, they don't.
Off to the freeze. Show no fear. Time to shine. Gotcha. These are about to get dicey.
one more sin upon your soul.
Mine to wield. My turn to take the spotlight. Adaptive frosting. Paradise shift. Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Fun's over.
Salvation. The unholy draw. One more sin.
A little illusion.
Be washed away.
Time to shine. Quietly now. Take it easy. These are about to get dicey. Gonna go back to Flins. Off to the freezer. Let my name echo in song.
Well, she's just like, to be honest, I think like a pulled very some. what we should do. Чекай bir moment. Okay, let's try it again. Like Molani could never be mommy. She'll be like only energetic girl. Like, yeah, like, yeah. Oh, like yeah, it's problem like with rotation. I think like we should do what?
Busted.
You know what's the problem is?
Off to the breather. Never start those out. A little elusive.
Stop actually.
There's none to lose. Quiet now. Game's up. Strike a pose. Mine to win. Gotcha. These are about to get dicey. Off to the breather. A first please. Let the world collide. A little elusive. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. One more seed. Mine to wield. Pinnacle of excellence. Show no. Witness my power. Gotcha. Adaptive frosting. I never saw those.
I messed up a little bit. Yeah, ask like what it's like. Do you prefer a Latin or Mohawk? Yeah, that's a question actually. Come on, Mirak.
I will cleanse you of your sin. Come, the luck.
A dash of frosting! Gotcha! A burst of flavor!
Be washed away!
Dare you! Off to the brink! Lightning! Holy sword! A little moose boost! Spears on the loose! Gotcha! Here comes the catch! Let the world collide! Attack the frosting! Showing you things! Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. A little of this boost! Pinnacle of excellence! My lightning echoing song! Yoo-hoo! Gotcha! Breather!
Oh, maybe he's intro yellow and rosa type. Yeah, yellow and rosa type because they are my favorite characters. That's true. Yeah, some kind of like that. Unfortunately, you cannot adjust the teams like.
I cleanse you.
Busted.
Retribution.
Attack the frosting! Never start those out! Here comes the catch! A little illusion! Let the world collide! At first, the flavor!
Washed away.
These are about to get dicey. Lumine, echoing song! Attractive! Take it easy. Showing you things! Merciless. The pinnacle of excellence! Paradise! Time to shine! Off to the brink! Hang in there! A little loose boosh! Spears on the loose! These are about to get dicey. Let my name echo in song!
It's pretty close, but not enough. Or why don't you try hyper balloon too? What? Fire balloon? Oh, I don't know. Like this one is actually way easy. A hyperbole? No, I don't think so. Like miracle. It's like this cryo actually it's better one. In my opinion, it's the best one. Escoffier. I will go like Escoffier and Furina, right? Just a second. Furina and Escoffier. Point is, let me check my builds. Pavonius is yeah, that's one, and this should be like yeah, it's alright. Weapon and enough energy recharge. And I need to start with Alright.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Okay, I will choose like just a second. What was this one team? If I'm not mistaken, it was Arlecchino and Jean to pull that enemy down. And this one was Mavuika and Bennett, right? Oh, it's Moalani. So I choose like and Mona. Yeah, found the stream. Hey, Silent.
He who
Yeah,
wishes
to be honest,
peer into the
Hyperbloom with
abyss
Nahida
needs
and
simply
Lauma
to
kinda
wander
good
through
at shield
Nod-Krai
break. Yeah,
on
that
a
is true,
misty
but
night.
yeah, well, you know what's the problem is? Like this
The
one is the
march
Iron
of the
mode.
wild
Oh yeah,
hunt will
just
be
a second.
sure to drag him into the darkness.
You know what I want to do? Oh yeah, just a second. We can go. Oh no, we can't go this quickly. Just a second. We need additional cryo. So let me go maybe Rosa. Yeah, that would be better in my opinion. I don't have any other
Let
cryo.
us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Okay, so yeah, let's give it a try. I need to start with Rosa, then I switch to, yeah, to get some particle for my Furina.
Off to the freezer! Shower me with fire! Shiver! Adaptable! Let the world come on! Dog goes out! Time to go of excellence! Punishment! Off to the... Time to shine! You can't run! Judgment! Shiver! Let the world
Yeah, this one is way better.
Boost on the loose! You can't run! Yes, I'm taking over. Time to shine! Shower me with praise! A burst of flavor! A dash of frosting! Extinguish punishment! My twist! Let the world collide! Judgment! Strike a pose! Shiver! Paradise!
Yeah, I almost lost. Yeah, that was bad actually. Why I'm being like filtered with here? Well, no way. Like, come on, Silent. You're not. This one is actually should be a little bit tricky, but yeah. Yeah, my Arlecchino is actually not so powerful. Rosa on life support. Yeah, Rosa is crazy, not gonna lie.
Everybody stand back! Transfix!
here stay actually. You know what?
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Let's light it up. Going in. I swear by my sword. Vengeance. Transfixed. Teamwork is let the mountain's veins boil. Let's light it up. Overruled. Let's light it up. Going in. Adventure time.
Okay, I got it. I need to do it like a little bit more. Yeah, I need to do it like actually it's yeah, my bad. I just like you almost forgot like Skirk still good without the score. Yeah, Skirk is actually good.
Everybody stand back.
Barbados!
Transfixed. Hear the echoes of the valley. Teamwork is dreamwork. Bring it. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Bring it. Laid bare. I'm going in. Go as planned. Teamwork is dreamwork. Wind, hear me. Adventure time. Let's light it up.
So yeah, first team is the same. Yeah, sorry guys, like I usually don't, it's like a second time I do diary mode in co-op. A little bit like, yeah, different experience. So first team is the same. And it's going to be Furina and Rosa. Oh yeah, by the way, let me check my Rosa. Damn, bro, that's crazy. I just like I think like why my energy is so terrible. Okay, it's Durin, and let's go like, in that case, I will go, just a second. Like, you know, official. This one is going to be Mavuika and Mona. What did I witness? Rosa on like, yeah, almost like forgot to Skirk, yeah. And also, like, it's a little bit difficult to get used to the buttons, you know, like you like usually Furina.
You can't run things! Shower me with praise!
I need
Punishment!
Gotta start from scratch.
Mine is born song!
Oh my god, come on, that's alright. That's okay, no worries.
Off to the freezer! Judgment! Strike close! You can't run! Lights out! Fearless judgment! Another star goes out! Can it go back, Flins? You can't run! Never! Judgment! Adapting from...
away!
Is this my final?
Oh my god.
At first, the flavor. Up to the into the void. A little administration. Time to shine. Fierce on the loose! Paradise! On to the freezer! Echo of song!
One more season on your
Mine to wield. Time to shine! This boosh! The pinnacle of excellence! Show no fear! Annihilate! Mine to wield. Let the world...
Okay, okay. So yeah, my bad. Okay, now it's overloaded, team. Let's try, like, this one.
Overruled! Royal decree!
A turning point in...
Justice will prevail! Stop right there! This is where... Wings of dark!
Story has only just begun!
Final warning! Hands where I can see them! Odds revealed!
Thunder!
Drop your weapons!
The abyss is burning shadow!
Justice will prevail!
Laid bare! Midnight phantasm. Story has only just begun! Watch out! Witness my rise. Transfixed. Story has only just begun!
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Stay away from me!
Royal decree! Hold your positions!
Okay, that's what's actually like way more easy. So yeah, it's now it's the last one. Like with overloaded, it's easy actually. Like especially if you have like C6 Durin is like, oh my god, C6. Okay, the last one is actually going to be crazy. You know what's the problem is? I don't know how to use mavuika pretty good. And the point is like, yeah, C6. I don't know, to be honest, Silent. If I can apply enough pyro, I will try to.
Burn it down!
Let me scry.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Fingers upon you. Delve into destiny. Time to... Amazing!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engine!
Let's shred, Turkey! Decided by destiny! Suffer the wrath of the...
Rev the engine!
Surf's up!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Delve into destiny! Fate is upon you! Citlali! East Papa!
Wrath from the sky!
Amazing!
Full throttle!
Written in the stars! Okuga! Surf's up!
Light of the blazing sun!
Amazing! Surf's up!
Try and stop me!
Red, Turkey! Get to work!
Nice. Actually, I didn't expect that. It's alright. And yeah, about diary. Actually, this diary was okay, normal, you know. But yeah, in co-op, it's like, yeah, like I need to check that. If I'm not mistaken, in co-op, it gives like a little bit more HP. Let's do mavuika hyper carry. I don't know, isn't it harder than co-op? To be honest, no, Mirak. Actually, it's not. You know what's the problem is?
Close your eyes.
Like in co-op, it's the same HP, the same amount of HP. But it's a little bit harder because, you know, like when you play alone, you actually adjust your attacks and you are pretty comfortable with that. In co-op, it's a little bit harder to do. Even though it should be not so difficult because you can like apply and get particle like kind of twice because, you know, like you can like play in co-op, you know. But again, it looks like a little bit difficult. Okay, I will go xilonen then, right? And Bennett, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So yeah. It's the same amount of HP. Hyper carry mavuika. Okay, the rotation is going to be, I need to do Bennett. So yeah, I need to start with Bennett. To catch particle from mavuika, then do xilonen, then like yeah. Why he's
Rise! Try and stop! Everybody stand back! Pyroclastic surge!
No, it's like yeah, it didn't work actually. You need to jump. Well, I have to go now. Okay, bye-bye, Mirak, bye-bye. Damage is actually crazy.
Let the engine! Going in! Show no mercy! Try and stop me! Light it up!
I don't know if when I jump, is it helpful for you?
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our task! Try and stop me! Suffer the wrath of East! Pyroclastic surge!
bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, that was actually cool. Nice, nice. That was not bad. It's more liney. Bye bye Tanuki, bye bye. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. So yeah, it was a little bit long stream, but yeah, that was fun actually, not gonna lie. I usually don't do in co-op, but yeah, it's fun, not gonna lie. In co-op, doing diary mode especially. No rewards whatsoever. Unfortunately, a little bit more would be nice, but that's alright. At least like it's something, you know, it's a fun. Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining. I will be online on Wednesday, so yeah, feel free to join guys, and yeah, we'll see you on the next stream. Thanks for joining and bye bye guys.